Okay, I think live. Okay, so the music friend, I believe everyone of us here. So oh boss, I can see you there, Coach Sam. Hear me, please drop a comment. I want to be sure my sound is okay. Can you hear me, sir? Coach Sam? Oh, I'm going to invite you. Oh, great. Sound is clear, great. Awesome. Okay, so I have a music there playing in the background. It's an hangout. It's not really a very serious conversation, but no, of course we're going to touch things, but of course it's an hangout with my bros. Coach Sammy is an awesome, very awesome person that has done so well for himself and so many people out there. And books, we're going to be discussing what the role of books in his life, in everything he's been doing, right? So it's going to be an awesome time with Coach Sam, the one and only Coach Sam Obafemi of Subcar. This is our first episode of the Worital show, but Authors Hangout, right? And it's going to be a wonderful one. You're going to have an amazing time, believe me, trust me. It's going to be really nice. Yeah, and mind you, happy Valentine to everybody out there. Happy Valentine. I can see I am okay. Investors, thanks for joining. I can see OY, I think that's Obafemi. Yeah, thanks for joining. Joseph, awesome. Omotola, welcome on board. You guys should dance. Are you with your bar? If you are not with your bar, just dance. Thank God for life, right? It's really it's gonna be an awesome time today. You can hear this song. If you like this song, I want to see a wave of hand there. Huh? Jesus can be your bar, right? So you want to say thank you to him, right? Yeah. God, when, what? Oh, okay, Coach Sam, awesome. Yeah, I know Coach Sam likes Fino. He likes Fino so much. Yeah, I know. I thank God for giving me life today. Oh, Obafemi, welcome, guys. So, 2020 was a very tough one, but we thank God that we are alive till today. 2021 is here. You might not have achieved so much. You might not have done so maybe what you really wanted to. Yeah, if you know he's my best mate. Yeah, I think I know. You celebrate him so much, and it's really great. I think that day so many awesome people were born. People like you and so many great people were born. Yeah. Okay, so 2021 is here, and you're already telling yourself that you are not doing so well. Maybe you've not achieved many of the goals, but believe me, the fact that you are still breathing till date, it's a thing to celebrate. It's a thing to celebrate. You have to celebrate it and thank God that at least you are still alive. Oh, my Stella is here, all the way from Abuja. One Stella, one Subcar. Welcome, Stella. Stella, where's your dancing shoe? Today we're dancing and we're having fun with the boss, Sam Obafemi. He's gonna take us through the importance of book. You understand what book has done for him, the contribution of book to his success. You understand? So we're gonna be sharing so much today. Okay, I just Stella dancing there, right? We are thanking God. So far, so good, oh, I thank God for giving me a day. Everybody say. So we have a few seconds to go now. I'm going to be inviting Coach Sam now. We're going to dig deep into today's topic, which is the power of books, right? What books, the role books has played in his life, and why you need to also dig in. You need to get in, right? Okay, Coach Sam, I'm bringing you on board now. I'm going live with Coach Sam now. Talk Hey, my boy. Hey.
Naso. Hola, man.
My own boss.
Nothing there happen. How far?
I'm awesome.
That song is so cute.
Awesome. Yeah.
Fantastic. Good to see you, man.
We thank God for life. We thank God for life. We thank God for progress. We thank God for people like you. I can't say this enough. You're one of those people that I met, and so many things just changed, right? I say this to people that your life is something to even study at the end of the day. You understand? Even when you are gone, right? People will still have to be doing research, right? Because much more than what you tell people, you also do it, right? Much more than you say. I've met so many coaches that say something else and do something else. So thank you for being who you are. Thank you for the awesome work you're doing, boss. We truly appreciate you. And thank God in this lifetime that I met you. Yeah. All right.
Thank God for that. You have been a very big ally, my brother.
Yeah,
correct.
My people are here. Maggie Smart is here. Okay, I see Fitz and I see Prince Ayola. Welcome on board. Okay, so today
hi Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie. Yeah. Okay, so today we have on board Sam Obafemi. He's the president of SOPCA, an awesome man, an author of 11 books. Man, I hear boss. He's one of our biggest clients, right? In at Worital, and so today we're going to be talking about the importance, the role books has played in his life, right? How well books has contributed to his success, right? Okay, so it's going to be an amazing time. Coach Sam, you can just type the name on Google. Just type Coach Sam or Sam Obafemi on Google. It's going to bring so much about him, right? If you don't know him, and you should follow him. Sopka, Sam Obafemi, an awesome coach to work with, right? Another thing I love about you, Coach Sam, is the fact that much more than doing the job, you have this empathy, and you are really into. I think it's not everybody that does that. People just get paid and they do their work and they're done, right? But you go the extra mile to even see to the success of whatever and anything you just put your hand in. And we really appreciate you.
Wow.
Keep doing amazing work,
Thank
boss.
you, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
All those things, another thing. But of course, Coach
Thank
Sam,
you.
Please,
thank you for being in my life, Ola. Thank you for being in my life. You know, the fact that you're in my life, you are a major player in how our brand has turned out. So we can't do without appreciating your immense contribution and value. You have been a brother and a son. I really, really appreciate you, man.
It's really an honor, boss. It's an honor, boss. Okay, so today, boss, we're going to be discussing the power of books. What the role books has played in your life. Yeah, so and I said I was going to ask one very important question. That's the first thing I want to ask, right? Because it's one thing I do so well. When I'm with people I really love, people I admire their success, and I see one or two things that I admire in them. I want to know the books they've read, right? I want to know the kind of music they listen to. For someone like you, I know you like. I won't mention. You will say it to the crowd. You will say it to the audience at the end of the day, right? So I want to know the kind of books that. Okay, what that book that you read that changed everything for you? That I believe that it
Hmm.
happens to everybody or everybody that reads
Hmm.
books, right? There's one book that
Hmm.
you just can't do without. Maybe it just changed everything for you. Is there that? Do you have that one all-time best book that you want to tell us about that
Ah.
everybody should get?
Hmm. Thank you, Fola. So when I saw your post about that question, I actually, because the question sounds so simple, but it's actually tough because there are so many books that have done me a lot
Uh,
of restructuring in my mind. Can you
hmm.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
But one book that I know anybody close to me knows that book is The Alchemist.
Hmm.
That is one book that I think for the last 11 years now, every year I talk about that book. Every opportunity I talk about that book. Why? I know that one of people's biggest challenge is fear. People's biggest challenge is, how do I do what I want to do? I'm afraid. What will people say? Can I succeed? Will it succeed? What if I fail?
Hmm.
Etc. But I know The Alchemist is a book that really, really made me confront life. So today, people see me as fearless. People think that I'm courageous. People think I can do big things. I
Hmm.
think that I can trace it to The Alchemist. So there have been many books, but The
Hmm.
Alchemist is one that I can comfortably say was the game changer for me,
For you.
big time at the beginning of this journey. So that's the book, The Alchemist. It's a very good read, and anybody that is patient and introspective should enjoy that book.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Yes, sir.
The Alchemist. Okay. That's really
Yes,
amazing.
sir.
Thank you very much, Boris. Thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Yes, boss.
I have read the book before and I really connected with
Mm.
the book too. Yeah. A
Yes.
very, very wonderful book.
Yes.
But hearing it from you again, I think I will make it a routine that I would have to even reread it again and all. Because I think that's another
Yes.
thing about
Yes.
books. Sometimes you can read it the first time and not get into it very well.
Yes.
Maybe you need to read it the second
Yes.
time. Maybe
Yes.
you need to
It's
yeah.
highly
So
recommended to
yeah,
it's highly recommended to repeat some books that are
yeah.
very strategic for your life so that
Hmm.
you can get different context per time. You know, our lives are in seasons. And you read it is a
Yeah.
season. Another time you read it is another season, and it will give you a different
It's
meaning
another
altogether. So,
season.
yes, it's very okay to read
Meaning.
that book many times. Yes.
Awesome. 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 So The Alchemist, it's a book that everybody here should get. You should get The Alchemist,
Yes,
right?
so
Awesome. Thank you very much
get
for
The
sharing that.
Alchemist.
Okay. See library now. See my boss library. Yeah. So yeah, so it's really important. Okay, so myself, though the show is not about me today, but I think one of the things that book did for me was a total transformation of my life from where I was coming from.
Mm,
It actually
mm,
changed my thinking, my belief system, and all. Right, especially for someone like us
mm.
that maybe for one reason or the other we didn't grow up where we could see people that could
Reading.
motivate us, right? Yeah. So, but it was
Mm.
inside book. I got so many mentors, like seriously. Yeah,
Wow.
so many mentors.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Anyways, my own best book, I should mention it. If you want me to mention it, say it in the group. I mean, in the comment
Mention
chat.
it.
My own
Mention.
best book of all time. If you want me to mention it, I want to see mention it in the comments. Sam, okay. Okay, Coach Sam said I should mention it. Of course, I have to, since my boss just did, right? Okay, so Maggie also said I should mention it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, Ebube is there. Correct. Welcome, welcome, guys. All right, so my home best book of all time is Success Principle by Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield. Okay, so I think
Wow.
one of the things that book I read that book over and over and over again. And to date, I still
Mm,
have the book. I have the big one. I have the small one. Yeah, Jack Canfield. success principle. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I like
Wow.
money anyways. he, talk, he talks so much about money and okay, the mindset of money and
Wow.
the managing of money and that book. Before I did NLP, that book changed my. So when I did NLP just bans on that book was
Reinforced
really
it.
right, reinforced the old lessons I learned in the book. It's actually an amazing book. You guys should get it too. Okay, thank you, boss. Thank you
Powerful.
for that. Thank you for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
boss.
Okay,
Yes,
so another
boss.
thing
Yes, boss.
I want you to help us to talk about what motivates you to write books. Like, why do you write? You've done 11 books. That's not a joke.
Yes.
What motivates you? What's the idea behind it? Why do you write the books you write?
Wow. Okay, I write books for 3 reasons. There are 3 reasons why I write books. Number one reason is that in the course of my life, I noticed that when I hit a stumbling block,
Yeah.
there is always the answer in a book. All my life, when I've hit a stumbling block, when I've come to a point where I'm asking myself, what's the next thing I want to do? It's just like God answers my prayer and I see a book, I go to the book, and inside the book, I find an answer. So, number one reason why I write books is because I know that I have answers to some people's questions and I would like to write the answers in my book. So that's number one reason.
All right.
Number two reason why I write books is because I love to be vulnerable. I love to share my story. Anyone that has read any of my books knows that I share my issues and my challenges and my stories and my successes in my books. So I share my stories in my books, and that's why I write books. I write books so that people can learn from what I have gone through in life and how God has helped me through troubling times and successful times. So that's number two reason. Number three reason why I write books is because books actually make you wealthy. Books actually make you wealthy. I have made a lot of money from my books. A lot of money from my books. At every given opportunity, I'm able to sell a good number of my books. It pays a good sum of bills. So these are the 3 reasons why I write books, basically.
Wow. If you got that, I need you to be dropping it in the comments. You understand? He just shared powerful stuff. So if you got those 3 things, please drop it in the comments so that other people that would probably watch this video later will also read through, right? Write it in the comments.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Coach. And truly, one of the things I like about you is that being completely open. You're not hiding anything, right? In your books.
yes,
That's one thing. I think most of the editors that has worked with you can also testify to this. Thank you very much, Coach. So many things to learn. You are this type that even on social media, it's very glaring. You come and share it raw. You don't. It's not to cover up one part, and you share it so raw, and that's what you do with your books. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you, boss. Yeah. Okay, so
it's an honor.
Coach, what's all this? You've written 11 books. Which of them would you say is your best-selling books? Which of the books?
Another tough question.
Let me put it
Another
this way.
tough question.
Let me put it this way. I understand the part of books brings money, makes you rich, wealthy, right? And when you say wealthy, sometimes it's not necessarily about cash alone. It's not about cash alone. So, and even if it's about cash, it's not necessarily to be directly from the book, like the sales of the book. Some books will give you global influence. Some will get you exactly rich. Some will get you on stages, and you get cool cash, you get good connections, and all of that there. Yeah. So I understand that part. So you are listening now. When he says his books has made him wealthy, he's not talking about just the sales of the books alone. There are so many things that books will do. Yeah, Coach Sam is a legend. 11 books, yes, and he's still writing. He's still writing. Adebisi is still writing. Coach Sam is a legend. He's a living legend, right? Yeah, I admire him so much. Very disciplined, and he's a wonderful person. Okay, if you don't have a
Thank you,
coach,
man.
you have one now. Coach Sam is the boss. Go to. He's very, very good. He has results, right? He has results. So believe me. Okay, so coach, among all these 11 books, which of them
Yes.
is your best-selling books that has
Thank
done
you.
so well for you?
Thank you. I think that two books come close. Two books come very close. The first one is Fearless Seed.
Okay.
Fearless Seed, which was the first book you published for me.
Yeah. And the first book
My
we would
dad
ever
says that,
publish. That was
imagine,
the
yes,
first book we would ever publish.
correct. You know, my dad says that that's my best book ever. And when it comes to impact, that is actually my best book today. That's the book that even when I read the book, I'm wondering, where was I? In what realm was I when I wrote Fearless Seed? It's so powerful. It's so powerful. So Fearless Seed is my best book. I personally connect with that book. It's so powerful. The second best book, but the most financially rewarding book,
Yeah, I like
is
that.
But What Do I Know?
Oh, okay.
But What Do I Know is my second best impact book, but the highest financially rewarding book.
Okay.
But What Do I Know gave me the biggest calculated amount that I can say this is the sum I made. It was But What Do I Know?
Wow.
Which was my 9th book.
Yeah. I remember.
So, so that's it.
Coach Sam,
Yes,
books are
boss.
very powerful because they're from his experiences. They are not copy and pasting, right? I've been privileged to publish some of his books. We did that under Fola Studios and under Worital. So they are
Yes.
wonderful books, wonderful books, wonderful books. Okay, Coach Sam, let me ask this one more question. I know I've taken your time today. It's meant to be just 20 to 30 minutes. It's not a long chat, right? Okay, so what has been your experience publishing books in Nigeria? People say that Nigerians don't read. In your own word, what would you say about this common cliche?
Well, to be honest, I give credit to you guys who are publishing in Nigeria. You have come a long way. You have raised the game. You have raised the game. Honestly speaking, and to be frank, I think that we can match any standard in the world right now. Publishing, for me, personal experience, the only time I had a bad experience was when I did my values in 2015 with another publisher.
Oh, okay.
That was the only bad experience, and it was because I was even naive. I didn't know some rules of the game
Yeah.
to be able to protect myself. But generally speaking, publishing in Nigeria is prompt, is professional, is relatable, because the publishers in Nigeria understand our culture.
Yeah.
So I think that if you are publishing, you need to understand that the publisher should know where you are coming from and understand the dynamics of our environment. It's very critical. So I give credit to you guys, and Worital. Worital has done a massive job making publishing more interesting, making publishing more attractive. When we were growing up, publishing a book looks like building a house.
Abi?
It used to be very vague, like,
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah.
it's like as if you are doing a capital project. Yeah, it's a capital project in a sense, but it is now easier to relate. People can now do books faster than we ever imagined. And it's Worital that made it common. So I think that Worital, in this African landscape, you have made publishing become easy to relate with. You have made it very common. People can now easily say, I want to write a book. That fear of writing book is no more there, because before it used to look like you have to save 10 million to write a book, and all those complications have been removed. You have made it so easy. You make it look so easy. Let me put it that way. You make it look so easy.
Yeah.
And I give credit to Worital for making it convenient. For for me, writing a book now is just a click away. I'll just say, Fola, I want this cover. And you know, one thing I must give your team credit for, your interpretation of concept is out of this world.
Thank you, bros.
You know, you just once, and I speak for myself especially, when I give you an idea, I will just go and sleep. Because the way you interpret it, I'm like, I will never even interpret it
This
like this.
way.
You know, so so I'm grateful that I have you in my cycle, because this gives me a lot of peace of mind. Publishing, as far as our environment is concerned and as far as Nigeria is concerned, we have come of age and we can match any standard in the world. I can say that anywhere.
Yeah.
We have done a great job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very, 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 very much, boss. And thank you for even agreeing to come on this show today. This is the first show.
I'm
And we'll be
humbled.
having
I'm humbled to
more
be the
of it.
first person on this platform.
Yeah. You deserve the cap, boss. You deserve that, right? Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, man.
And I must say to the world, anybody hearing it, this is one of my best coach, right? And when it comes to Worital, this is one of the giant person behind the brand, even though he's a client, but all the same, he's a wonderful person, very supportive, and that's what he does with all his clients. So you want to have him as your coach, you would have you have nothing
Thank
to
you,
lose
Bola.
now. If you are making 20 million
you,
now
Bola.
and you are now making for 500 million, you have nothing to lose, right?
Let's go. I like that.
You get. So you need to connect with Sam Obafemi. You are seeing the handle right now. Connect with him on social media. He always throw out, and we mentioned earlier, he dishes out, and you would have seen he dishes out content that, of course, in most cases you won't get anywhere. And that's what he does on his social media handles too. You want to connect with him right away. Don't postpone. You've been postponing since how many years now? Go and do that right now. Everybody here should follow Coach Sam Obafemi on all the social media platforms. Okay, so guys.
Thank you, Fola.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for coming on board. I see everybody. Omobola. Welcome, guys. Yes.
Welcome,
Akinde. Welcome. I think you guys will have to watch this video again. It's so rich.
I see my guy Taiwo Adebody. Good to see you, sir.
Okay. You guys, if you didn't start from beginning, man, you've missed so much. You need to rewatch this video and share it anywhere. People need to. Coach Sam for president. You can say that again and again and again. And again, I don't want to go into politics now, but I feel like saying that. Coach Sam for president. Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach Sam, for
thank you, my brother. I
allowing
appreciate
yourself to do so much for us, especially with the upcoming generation hour. To even have you in our generation is really, really a great privilege. Thank you so much, Coach. And for everybody that tuned in, we really, really appreciate you. Share this video. Let people know why they need to write books, the benefits of books, and we also talked about Coach Sam's best book, of all time. And we also mentioned some of his best-selling books, right? Author of 11 books, no be beans, right? Thank you for sharing your experience, Coach. Meanwhile, I like your spec. I like your...
you know what I'm saying?
Nice. Very, very nice on you. And it's not...
Thank you, boss.
That's red. That's Valentine, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Correct.
Yeah, so Coach Sam just shared the message now. Get all his books from samobafemi.com. You won't regret it. If you buy any of his book and you regret it, tell me. Come and tell me. I will refund the money back. I'm vouching for that. If you buy any of his book, that's one thing about Coach Sam. He is very, very good at it, right? So get his books and you would have no reason to regret it, and connect with him. Once again, thank you
so much.
As someone said, I asked for the glasses first. Oh, okay. You asked for it first. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
We really appreciate you.
I think I should do a promo for your people for my books.
Oh, okay, good.
Because on the website, the books can be costly, So if you go to the website,
Yeah.
any book you pick,
Oh,
any
great.
book you pick, I'm going to remove 1,000 naira from it. Any book title you pick from my
Wow.
website,
Wow.
you're going to have 1,000 naira off.
Wow.
So you need to send a message to 0703 595 3367. I've typed it in the
Oh,
comment
okay. I
section.
wanted to type myself.
Any
Okay.
book you pick, go to my website, pick any book. Any book you pick, you have 1,000 naira less.
Wow.
Send a
Awesome.
message to that number, tell them the book you want. They will send you details how to pay, and then you arrange on how to get your book. 1,000 naira less on all books on my website.
Wow. Wow.
Congratulations.
1K. 1K. We are lucky. We are lucky tribe, right? Okay. You guys, once again I say thank you, Coach Sam. Thank you for doing this
Thanks,
with
my
me.
brother.
Thank you for
I appreciate
even the
it.
promo you're giving us right now. Thank you. I
An honor.
I, I,
Thank you,
I
man.
love you passionately from my heart. Passionately.
I love you more, bro. Every time. Every
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Oh, sir, I'm a fan, but fans don't pay. Okay.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
your people are showing themselves, so now
Yes,
they know Coach
sir.
Sam's book. Yeah, yeah. Thank you once again, Coach
Nice
Sam.
one.
Thank you
Thank
once
you so
again.
much, bro. Take care.
Yeah,
Have a wonderful week.
and you too.
Correct.
So before we go,
Thank
Coach
you.
Sam is going now, but we'll still be listening to music before we go. Bye, Coach.
Bye.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. I remain Fola Gbade, the celebrity publisher. How come I didn't introduce myself well when I started this broadcast, man? The celebrity publisher, Fola Gbade, the president of Worital. And believe me, every month we're going to be having this show, bringing awesome authors to share their knowledge, their experience, the journey of publishing. And you're going to be having a very great time. Maggie, thank you for tuning in. You are amazing, you know. That's one amazing editor, content writer. Reach Maggie Smart if you need any of that. Still, you know, oh, why? That's Obafemi. Ebube, awesome guy. Clear road for the guy. Oh, correct. You guys should dance more before we go. You know, everybody say, everybody say, who can beat me on city dance? I don't know the person yet. Everybody say, thank you guys. Have a wonderful week ahead.